and welcome back to another game. In the red we have LHD Zhao Fi playing as the Huns, and his opponent's going to be IKEA. I'm going to assume that's how it's going to be read anyway. And he's going to be playing as Huns in the blue. I believe IKEA is Jamo from memory, but I could be wrong. So we'll see, I guess. So we're on Yucatan as well, which is quite a nice map, very luscious map for food. So as you can see, we've got our berry bushes around here, which is quite nice. Lots of turkeys to go with, generally a lot of boar as well. And if we look, actually, there's next to no water across the middle of the map, which is interesting. Usually we get some kind of a stream across the map dividing the players, which usually makes it reasonably easy to wall off. So that could be a nice little change of pace on this map, perhaps. Gonna have to see what the players actually decide to do, though. But if we look at the areas, unless they want to wall off a really big perimeter, it's going to be kind of hard to deal with, because if he can wall across here, of course, across here, across here, across here, and then across here to the water, and the water to over here. Definitely possible, but again, it's just a really big area to try and wall in, and defending that's going to be really hard as well. But if we come down and look at Zhao Fi, he's wall off here, probably across here, probably be the best, across there, across here, and across here. And has he realized there's only one shore fish in here? I think he wasn't expecting that. Well, there you go. Actually, it looks like he's going to lose. That villager probably could have got killed off there, actually, but there was one coming to help it. So there we go. So apart from that, not really a lot special on this map. Maps are looking pretty even. We do have the gold for Zhao Fi down over here. The rest of them are towards the center area, where there's this extra 3 across here. Whereas IKEA has this one here and this one over here. So the gold placement definitely in favor of Zhao Fi. Not a lot, but a little bit. Stone placements, if we have a look, IKEA here. He's got one right down the back over here, which I believe will be unnoticed for quite a while, actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, he hasn't seen that. And he's got his ships up as well. This one's, wow, that's actually teamed with little fish there. A lot better than our friend Zhao Fi got down over here. He's only got 2. And it looks like there's a jaguar there. So, at the moment, just watching both players build up. IKEA actually going up now on 27 pop. And we can see right now I've actually got Zhao Fi going up on 26 as well. A little behind, though. And Barracks going up for him. Probably most likely going to see a stable, as this is our Huns v Huns, and there is abundance of food. And Barracks. This one should be done. And may as well grab some food while you're at it. Over here, there we go. IKEA upping. And drop the stable. Yep, stable is up. Stable is up. Of course, Huns v Huns. Probably scout opening. Pretty normal at the moment. Especially on a map like this where there is so much food about for everyone. Palisade wall coming up across this side here. Spearman actually coming out for IKEA. This could be a smart move, actually, considering he knows his opponent's going for scouts. This could actually give him a massive edge, just like that, being able to kill that off really quickly. And Zhao Fi is actually really going to have to watch out for this now, because this is going to be dangerous. He can't really try and engage, because if he does, his scouts are just going to die like that. That was way too easy. It's on 9 HP now, and these ones here will just be able to take it out. Saying that, though, we do have Zhao Fi going for some spears of his own. And any more coming out for IKEA right now? That's actually great, moving up with those spears as well. Because they just do so much damage to scouts. It's just ridiculous, honestly. Until they get bloodlines, they really can't go up against a spearman. They just get killed off way too easy, and they lose way too many HP. And another one down there, and then we've got 2v1. We know how that's going to end. And 3 scouts over here might lose one, actually, yes. Looks like he could possibly lose a second. Yes. That spear doing quite a job there. Spear's definitely being really effectively used here by both players, especially by IKEA bringing them forward with him. Not something we usually see. Usually the spears will sit at home around the lumber camp, might even get on the gold camp, just depending. Going for deer, definitely a good idea. He's actually got some spears there, well, a spear, to defend that kind of area there, because of course it is quite far away from the town centre. And it looks like we have IKEA moving back. Definitely having a good advantage here in the score. Got a good 150 points there, which is very nice. And of course over here actually, I can't believe the amount of shorefish we've got in here. That is ridiculous. And only one in this one. Of course, that's how it goes. It is completely random. Looks like a wall off over here. So it looks like both players are going for the wall off here. This big one coming around here. Gonna need to wall this one here. But that villager could actually be killed off if this jaguar here sees it. That could go badly. Lots of spears actually out for Zalfire right now. And we can see that there's still scouts being created for IKEA. So those spears are definitely in a good way. And yes, it looks like that villager might actually get killed off. This could be a bugger. It's always really annoying losing villagers to wild animals. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be close. Oh, it got it. Got it. Ah, well, Zalfire, there you go. You can use that to catch up. Archery range coming down for him now. No archery for IKEA yet, actually, unless that's going to be it there. No, that's a blacksmith. He could be going up. Just looking at his resources right now, I'm going to say he's not, but still, he could go for the scout armor, of course, which would be quite helpful going up against all of these archers. So that could be a quite helpful thing to have for him. It's all really going to depend on what he decides to go for. Seeing that blacksmith go up, though, it really makes it look like he wants to go up to Castle Age. He just does not have the resources available to actually do it. We'll see what he gets when he starts this, actually. Once he starts this, we'll be able to find out what he's actually doing with it. If he goes for fletching, we know he wants to transfer into archers. If we know he goes for armor, we know he wants to go from scouts up into knights, which is generally the way there. Did he actually get bloodlines yet? Actually has bloodlines. That's actually great. Going to make them so much more effective against archers, skirmishes, everything like that. Blacksmith finally coming up for Zalfire, and there's that blacksmith there. What are we getting? Nothing. Alright, makes sense. You need 2 buildings to up anyway. Just keeping an eye on the mini-map, seeing if anything crazy is going on. Doesn't look like it. We do have the spears moving in though, and of course these are scouts with 65 HP, but they're still scared of spears. Because spears are just ridiculously cost effective for scouts. So that's more than fair. Still nothing going on at the blacksmith over here, and it looks like the wall for both players pretty much completely done, so we're not going to really see a lot until Castle Age. It is only Palisade though, which is kind of nice, but still stone gate up there, and it looks like Stonewall actually coming out for IKEA right now, which is going to be quite annoying to actually try and get through in the Feudal Age, so it's most likely going to have to be a Castle Age attack from Zalfire if he wants to do much with it. He nearly had that one open though. It looks like that scout will slowly get killed off. Did delay this walling though, which is a little bit of a bonus. IKEA going up to the Castle Age now. And what's the deal with these scouts? What's the plan, man? You've got archers moving in, and the rest of this walling off here could be really bad, because he might actually lose this village. No, that was close. He got out of there just in time. Over on this side, Stonewall has already been completed. Over this side as well, Stonewall is down, so definitely going to need something from Castle Age for Zalfire to get through that, unless he wants to spam man-at-arms. Both players just about in Castle Age though, so we should see some pretty good harass anytime soon actually, and it looks like he's trying to bust through the palisade over here, which doesn't exactly take a long time. And there we go, there's Zalfire upping. What's he transferring into? Crossbow. Bodkin on the way, so I'm going to assume so. Hasn't got crossbow on the way yet though. And IKEA, you should be just about there. Let's have a look at what your plan is. And he's going out with the double archery, so he's not going to be going with knights. Of course, he didn't get that extra armor upgrade, which we were expecting if he wanted to go knights. On this side, extra bit of palisade coming up over here. Still no crossbow upgrade, which is kind of interesting. Up, there we go, right then. What are we seeing from IKEA? Come on, man, make a decision. I know he can't get in here yet, but he's going to be able to get a little bit of harass soon, especially if he drops a forward siege workshop. Over on this side, looks like the crossbows are holding off these scouts here for a bit. And, yep, cavalry archer, that was pretty much expected because of the fact he already has bloodlines. It would have been a waste not to go cavalry archer at this point. 2 town centers getting dropped for him. Zao getting a second up, doesn't look like he's going for a third. Fishing ships over here though, however, getting taken out, that's going to be a bugger. South 5 actually taking the lead right now by about 30 points. He's going to be able to deal with these fishing ships here as well, which is going to be kind of annoying for IKEA to deal with. I don't think he's actually going to be able to unless he wants to run these scouts up. Let's see, we should have had Bodkin, hopefully. Hopefully we've had Bodkin so we can match them on range upgrades. But apart from that, it looks like there as well. We do have Zhaofai moving into Cavalry Archer as well. No bloodlines for him yet though. Could be on the way right now though. If we have a look, no bloodlines yet. Hopefully he hasn't forgotten it, because generally when you forget bloodlines, that goes pretty downhill pretty quickly. Looks like this palisade over here could be taken down, but these cavalry archers might just scare them away. There we go. And I just heard the town bell, I think, which is interesting. I don't know. Scouts getting taken out. And only 26 HP left on that, but those cavalry archers will rip apart his scouts if he doesn't decide to move. And it looks like, yeah, he's going to have to get out of there. He doesn't have a lot of choice, and no ballistics yet. That scout getting out of there just. On this side, what are we seeing? Well, cavalry archers from IKEA, most likely. Yeah, he doesn't have exactly a lot out, but he has enough out at the moment to kind of defend behind his stone wall. So let's see how Zhaofai decides to go about this. What's he going to do here? Because it's kind of turned into a boom war here, and they both have 3 town centers up. It's going to come down to who has the better economy. His 3rd archery range actually coming up for IKEA, and that's going to be able to outrange his opponent, who is currently on 2. So if he wants to build that up, he could get a lot of damage in there nice and quickly. Siege Workshop actually coming up from Zhaofai. He's going to be able to bust in here quite quickly. Husbandry actually being done as well, giving those cavalry archers a nice little speed boost. And what are we seeing from you? Are we going to see a battering ram? That's what I want to know. Yes, we are. He wants to get in here. He wants to do some eco damage. So now it's going to be down to IKEA. How is he going to defend this? If he gets a Siege Workshop up and gets a Mangonel out quickly, he will be able to deal with this. If not, it's going to be a little bit trickier. These spears still doing a great job versus these scouts, managing to keep them off the cavalry archers there. Another archery being dropped for IKEA, so he's going to be able to have 4 cavalry archer production if he can sustain it. He has quite saturated his gold though, so he should be alright. Actually still on these berry bushes, which is kind of interesting. And the university coming up must be going for ballistics. And the battering ram is out. Is he going to go for it? Because now is actually a great time to be going for it. And extra wall off going up here, and walling with the gate there, definitely a smart idea. Here comes this one here, going to be able to bust through here, or is he going for the barracks? Oh, he's going for the stable. That's actually very smart. But the bad news is the wall off will be just on this side here. And Siege Workshop actually coming up here to help wall off, which is really efficient actually. Covers a lot of space, plus he needs one to get a Mangonel out. He has a lot of cavalry archers over here, and it looks like we're even on the upgrades right now, which is exactly what we want. And Siege Workshop. He's going to lose his barracks though, by the looks of things. That battering ram wasn't even attacking. There we go though. Battering ram slowly getting through that stable. IKEA, what are you up to? Are you getting... Yes, Mangonel is going to be out, of course, going to be helpful defending against the cavalry archers, the crossbows, and the battering rams, which is really nice, honestly. And I don't think he's going to be able to get here too quickly, but this stable is going to be taken out. Oh, saying that he missed a spot in his wall, that's going to hurt a lot. He does have more cavalry archers though, so he might be able to just take this out here. And it looks like, yes, cutting off his opponent's escape route there. Ooh, nearly got around that. And that Mangonel, oh, great actually attack there. Looks like he even used the attack ground function. Could have probably hit them there as well, which would have been nice. But definitely getting some good hits there with these cavalry archers. Moving quite well. And... looks like over here, he might lose a few cavalry archers if he's not quick. Mangonel actually moving in from the back. No doubt he'll be using these rams just to soak up as much arrow fire as possible. Saying that, though, this Mangonel could do a lot of damage if they let him get close enough. And he's getting onto these battering rams, but of course, battering rams just great at soaking up damage. Mangonels do a lot of damage to them, but in this kind of numbers, the Mangonels might actually lose to the battering rams. Because as we know, battering rams are extremely good against Mangonels. Zhaofai at the moment currently taking the win here. The cavalry archers are going to be able to outdo this, however. Probably should be moving these battering rams in to try and soak up some extra damage. However, they're doing that as it is. And I can't tell exactly how many cavalry archers is patrolled on top of each other right there. So this is going to be a close one. and both those battering rams have been taken out. What are we going to see here? Crossbows and skirmishers actually moving out. Another town center coming up for him. Going up to 5 rangers. University on its way, so ballistics obviously about to be done. Another archery range coming up here, so both people going to be on 5 rangers right now. And this siege workshop over here, I don't think we're getting anything out of it, but it can't hurt to check. Mangonel actually coming out. Very decent. As we do know, mangonels are a direct counter to mangonels, and mangonels are good against cavalry archers, so that covers both bases, which is extremely nice. Over here, we do have these skirmishers, you know, doing what they do best, taking out archer units. However, these mangonels are going to be extremely effective versus skirmishers, and most of these units that are just here, actually. So this could be extremely bad for Zhao Fi if he's not ready for this when it comes around. He could produce a few knights, try and run in there and just take out the mangonels, because as we know, mangonels are extremely expensive units. And looks like these cavalry archers are going to be doing a lot of damage, and I don't think that the gold production for Zhao is really that high at the moment. Only got 92 available right now, and this one here going to be just killed off extremely quickly. And here comes these guys. Ooh, oh, that's gonna hurt. And that mangonel there, is he gonna get 2 for 1? He got 1 for 1. That's not bad. Not bad. It's even, but at this point, you really need to get 2 for 1, or at least 2 for none. That probably would have been the best way to go. This hill as well, going to be pretty annoying for Ikea to be fighting up, but he does have an advantage here with the amount of units, plus the mangonel, so that'll be really effective. However, the mangonel up on this hill is going to present a pretty big challenge, because one direct hit from a mangonel shouldn't kill a mangonel that's up on a hill. So this will be an interesting one. Alright, he got 1. Dodged that one mostly. Another dodge, and it looks like, yep, that one's going to kill it off. And mangonel over here, it looks like it's going to do some damage there, and kill off this one. Just getting that mangonel there, very close. More cavalry archers moving up this hill. Could garrison this town center to try and help defend this area over here. Of course, being up on that hill, it gives it that extra bit of attack, which is really nice. These scouts still over here for Ikea. I don't know if he's forgotten about them, or if he's got some plan for them. Going to run them in and try and do a little bit of harass over here or something. Not exactly sure at the moment. We're still looking completely together on upgrades at the moment, actually. And that skirmisher there just soaking up damage. More cavalry archers moving out for Ikea right now. He could be in trouble here, actually. Castle actually coming up on the front line here. Wouldn't have been surprised, actually, if he dropped it on top of that hill there. Cavalry archers and skirmishers still moving up across the map right now, and this could be really bad for Zhao Fi right now. I don't know if he's going to be able to deal with this, especially if these cavalry archers get in here to harass. It's going to be, really annoying. He's going to probably lose a lot of this wood production over here. A few villages off here. Going to have to garrison this town center most likely. However, Zhao Fi, yes, getting rid of that attack quite well, actually. Managing to get 2 kills in the process, which is extremely good for him. Cavalry archers on this side now, though, trying to get in through here. That army is going to be running around all about the place. Actually, saying that, I don't think he's going to be too fast, because if he garrisons this town center, they will have to run past it to get there, providing he garrisons it fast enough. Saying that, though, Zhao Fi actually up on his way to Imperial Age, Ikea as well, just about there. A little bit ahead, probably about, what we'd say, about a 1/6 of the way in front. And here we go with these villages. It looks like he's going to be dropping a castle on the front here. Yes, that looks like it there, but there are units on it. And there we go, castle on the way up. This could be good. This could be very helpful. This mangonel over here could be even more helpful right now if it gets a good hit. Ooh, that's really going to hurt, especially if it gets another one off. Yeah, that did a lot of damage there. This castle as well going to be absolutely great to help defend this choke point here. However, Tarkin's actually moving in right now from Ikea. As we know, Tarkin's an extremely effective unit for raiding with their high pierce armor, starting off with a base of 210 HP. They're just absolutely great for getting in there and doing some damage. However, I don't know how good they're going to be in this stage, because you can't exactly mash them extremely easy. And whipping the hell out of that villager. Moving on to another gold pile over here. There are actually cavalry archers inside from Ikea inside Zhao Fi's base. Actually losing 3 villagers there by look at it, even a 4th there. Not too bad, but over here, this is going to be bad. He's blocked 3-4 of these villagers in here. This is really going to hurt, actually. Is he going to get that one? Yes, getting that one there. Getting another 2, 3, 4 there. 5. Could even get a 6 from that one there. Yes, 6. Looks Looks like these cavalry archers will be able to get in here and polish this up. Losing another one there, and another. But this eco harass is doing a lot of damage, especially IKEA over here. He did manage to retreat from this area, so Zalfai did manage to hold it for now. And it looks like this is going to be kind of hard to deal with, actually. Another castle going up over here for IKEA. Trebuchet actually on the way right now, of course, hitting that Imperial Age. And there we go as well, we do have a Bracer already done. Zalfai only just hitting the Imperial Age zone, so he is going to be behind on that. Knights are actually coming into play for Zhao here. And Trebuchet is out. This could be extremely bad, because I don't think he has an answer for a Trebuchet. Saying that though, it looks like he's going into full Knight production. Could actually see it go straight up to Cavalier, and then with all the armor upgrades. What are we seeing? Just Knights. Looks like they've got the +1 armor. Where's your Smith there? Going for the +2. I don't think we are going to see Cavalier just yet. More stables going up. But still, these Knights going to be quite helpful to deal with this oncoming attack here. Especially this Mangonel, and if he gets these skirmishes in here. This Mangonel could be taken out extremely quickly. Yep, there we go. Got one hit in there, so it's better than nothing, I guess, but still not the best thing in the world. Cavalier actually on the way, and it's actually starting to look like GG for Zalfai. He doesn't have a lot he can do. He's pretty well contained. His opponent's pretty much well, he is completely walled in, so he's going to be able to hold out pretty well, and he's winning in just army numbers right now as well, which is not going to be helpful at all. Capped Rams actually here could prove to do a bit of damage over here, actually, but still gonna be hard to keep pushing on there. Anything else interesting? Just waiting for that Cavalier upgrade right now. Capped Ram's gonna be able to take out those trebuchets there eventually. Gonna lose a lot of villagers here, actually. Heavy Cavalry Archer research done as well. And kill off the villagers. Yep, that's gonna hurt a lot. These Capped Rams moving in through here might be able to take out this castle. Actually saying that, but these Cavalry Archers over here are gonna be quite deadly. Especially these Knights are gonna get picked off very quickly. And it looks like Cavalier now, they do have 2+2 armor, so that's gonna help, but still, there's two castles here helping defend. Lots of Cavalry Archers. I don't think he's really got a choice here. He's gonna have to back off. Another town center going up there. And castle slowly going down. Cavalier slowly starting to populate, but not exactly a lot about. I don't think he has the resources to even try to go for Paladin at this stage. No, he hardly has any gold available, actually. And saying that, he's really low on just gold saturation. He needs this gold pile over here just so he can start getting back on. Lots of idle villagers over here from that old, other gold pile. And it's starting to look close, but Zalfai, I think he's going to take this castle out over here. But I don't know how he's going to deal with it from there. It's going to go down, yes. Light cavalry should come in and kill off all those rams now. And there's not exactly a lot that Zalfai can do now. He's really starting to get into trouble. He's going to have to do something big here. He's going to have to either get into his opponent's eco to do it, or just, I don't even know. He's going to have to get in here and just kill off a lot of villagers to be able to try and get it even again. Either that or get some amazing Mangonel hits. That's really his two options. And saying that, I don't even think he's producing Mangonels anymore. He is slowly fighting this army off here, but of course this one getting a better area here to fight in. So he's going to have to get out of there. This light cavalry, of course, going to be killing any skirmisher, Onager, well, Mangonel, because it's Huns, but apart from that, not a lot else they're going to be able to do to counter. Honestly, there is finally a castle coming up in this choke here, which is going to be nice, especially against all these cavalry archers. So they do have 2 armor, but that's not exactly the most. There's a lot of battering rams here already, though, capped rams even. So that's going to be a hard one, but he should be able to defend it with his cavaliers, hopefully. And we'll see how that goes. Lots of these cavaliers getting shredded by the cavalry archers though, so I don't think he's exactly going to have a lot to do. There are skirmishes moving out. Huzzah upgrade has been completed, so say goodbye to your eco right now. And in come the ones from the side as well. Villagers actually moving down here heaps. It looks like he's going to probably put a town center up here. Is that the plan? Yes it is, but we can see that Zalfai has already taken that. And as we can see, Skirmish is getting absolutely destroyed by the Hussars. And moving forward here now, looks like going into the main eco of his opponent. Looks like this one is going to be a shared gold mine until IKEA realizes. And then after that, these Hussars will probably run down and kill the rest of them. watching this finish up. And there's the G from Zalfire giving it in there. He knows he's pretty much out. Over here, gold was taken. He was losing this area over here, and he really just didn't have a lot he can do. It was extremely low on the gold count, even though both players were. But still, the eco for IKEA was a lot better. He's on 191 population. It's not going to let me swap people, sadly. Ah, well, there we go. Good game from IKEA. Definitely a good play from him. Zalfire, someone I've seen a lot of. And it's always nice to check out a different map every now and then, which I've been straying away from Arabia quite a bit recently. So, there we go. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next game.